Okay, so hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal relationship reading for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of May 2026 for Sagittarius singles. Please keep in mind these are general readings. This might or might not resonate. Even if it does resonate with you 100%, don't take it as your personal reading, as if it is happening like a life changing event. Whatever decisions or choices you guys are going to make is based on your responsibility, not mine or my channels. Okay, take the messages as the guidance only, not something set in stone or something like that. Okay, honey, so let's start. Sagittarius, the overall energy for Sagittarius people for their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. So I have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys are trying your best to keep yourself as the center of attention of your own world. You are living in this energy of forgiveness, compassion, sorting it out with yourself, forgiving yourself for whatever happened, forgiving yourself for whatever you did in the past. Like you made, maybe you were in this energy of giving and giving and giving only. Now you are trying to clean the past baggages, clear the past baggages and move on towards calmer water and finding a peaceful energy with whom you can move forward. Maybe not about a person, but maybe within yourself you are trying to find a corner where everything is fine, everything is really healed, and now you guys are ready to move forward. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. You're still dealing with something hurtful, something painful. You are still not completely over a situation. It doesn't matter when it happened. Maybe it is a mixture of a lot of situations, a lot of heartbreaks. Maybe not only in your romantic relationship. In general, also your relationship with people was not good, but now you are trying to figure it out. Now you are trying to understand what went wrong and what was your part in that situation, and now how to handle things or manage things on a positive level, on a beautiful level. So you guys are working on yourself, and you guys are trying to be peaceful, trying to be in this energy of accepting yourself for what you are and who you are, and still moving forward. Okay, and trying to make peace with the heartbreak, the pain that you're still suffering from, still dealing with, not suffering from, dealing with. Let's see. So basically, you are trying to be the center of attention of your own world. You are trying to forgive yourself for whatever happened or whatever you did in whatever situations, and you guys are trying to make peace with the current situation and moving on, moving forward. Still, there is something that bothers you from time to time, but you are trying to make peace with it. That is your current energies, okay? Regarding love and relationship. Let's see your energies for a new person, newborn, new connection. Sagittarius. So we have the Sun card, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. You guys are being in a very happy go lucky kind of energy, or at least trying to, if not. But your guards are so up that even if somebody is going to enter in your space, they will not be able to manage or handle the situation between you and them because of the lack of equal give and take of energy, lack of participation, or lack of enthusiasm. So even if you are going to show yourself as the most positive, most open hearted, most available person alive on this planet earth, from inside you guys are going to have these boundaries or have these guards up kind of energy that is going to make the other person feel like you're not interested and you're not invested. And even if something is going to start, it's going to be very imbalanced, it's going to be very on and off, in and out, and lack of equal give and take of energy is going to be there because of your own incapability of not being able to open up even if you want to. It's not like you're not trying, you're trying your best but not able to do that because from deep inside the core belief is still like you're hurt and you're still going through something. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Right now also you are on the healing path, you're in the healing journey. Doesn't matter if you're doing the healing from 19 years or 20 years or 9 months or 9 days. When we are healing, sometimes it takes a lifetime to heal properly. There's no fixed timeline to get healed. And healing doesn't mean you're fixing yourself, you're never going to get hurt again, you're never going to remember your past again. It simply means it's acceptance and awareness regarding the past. Okay, and you're going to heal in phases. Sometimes you're going to feel completely fine, and then you're going to go back to the drain, and then coming back, and then going back to the drain. It happens in waves and phases. Okay, there's no shortcut to healing. Let's see the message from the romance angels for this new person, newborn, new connection for you guys, Sagis. Free yourself. It's time to take back the control of your life. See, you yourself is kind of feeling trapped in your own thoughts, your own energies, your own limiting belief. So you guys have to work on yourself to free yourself fully, so that you guys will be able to connect with the right people, the right energies that are going to be available to you in the coming future too. So that's very important, to work on this factor of your life. Okay, let's see what are your energies for a past person, past situation, past connection that you guys might be still stuck on or interested in. Let's see. Come on, honey. So we have the Strength card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. You know, for a past person, past situation, things are on hold. You know, things are on hold, and even if you guys tried multiple times to make the situation work out, they are never on the positive side. They are never going in the positive side. One of you is continuously ruining the situation by overthinking, by negative thinking, by continuously keeping the other person mentally trapped in the situation. A little bit of manipulative energy is also there. So nothing is moving ahead with this past person, past energy, because one of you is continuously creating stories and scenarios, and those kind of conflicts and difficult to deal with kind of situation in this situation. That's not actually important. It's like one of you is having the habit of creating chaos in the situation without any reason, because they think like, okay, it's too good to be true, it's really beautiful, let's fuck this up by overthinking, by creating stories and scenarios that are never going to be true. That's why things are not working out, even if you guys tried your best. I don't think so, Sagittarius, you gave up on something or someone just like that. You're a very strong sign. Like, you guys are really very, very mentally and emotionally strong people. So I understand if Sagittarius have to give up on something or someone, it's not coming out of like, okay, I don't give a fuck anymore. It's like not that quick kind of a choice or decision. But you guys tried your best and still failed because of one of you guys not being able to keep the situation positive the way it should be. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. There was an underlying stability though in the situation. One of you was very grounded, very mature, very sorted, and they were trying to keep the situation going, even if it was very, very hard to deal with. And that is why the situation crashed, because one of you was very invested, very interested, and very much in this energy of, I'm not going to um, leave the situation behind, and one of you was not. And that's why still things are on hold, or things are still trapped, or still entangled and not moving forward. Okay, let's see the final message for you guys for this past person, past situation for this month. Chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction here. Maybe you guys were physically very, very attracted to you, or your physical bond, physical intimacy was so good that you guys were continuously ignoring the red flags, the emotional and the stable side. So maybe one of you was interested in the situation just for fun, just for sex, or just for physical intimacy, and they might be confusing lust with love. And that is also one of the reasons that things didn't work out, and I don't think so they are going to work out ever the way things are looking right now. Of course, this is like nothing is set in stone. People change according to their actions, according to their energies, according to their vibrations. But in this scenario, I don't think so there are high chances of change. Anyways, anything can happen. So okay, let's see what is the guidance for you guys for this situation for this month, Sagittarius. We have the Eight of Cups and the Hermit and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. You know, you might have chose to walk away from a lot of people and situations in the past. but still you might not be able to understand why you have to go through these many kind of disappointments in your love and relationship area, why you always keep on attracting the same kind of shitty and emotionally unavailable people. What is the reason, and how to, there's a cycle, there might be a repetitive cycle, there might be a repetitive pattern in your energies that you guys are not able to figure out. So sit with yourself, maybe connect with a therapist or a healer or somebody with whom you can talk to, and they can give you some kind of good and wise advice, and figure out the repetitive pattern, the energies that keeps on attracting these kind of people towards you, so that you don't have to play the same kind of game again ever. Okay, so you guys can, only you guys can break the cycle, only you guys can break this repetitive cycle, only you can help yourself. But taking help from other person is not a bad idea. If you feel like you're not able to do it by yourself, take help from somebody who can guide you through the process step by step. Okay, so I highly recommend you to connect with a good person, good energy, so that you guys can figure it out with yourself, what's wrong, and why you keep on attracting the disappointment again and again and again, what you should be doing about it in the coming future. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. You don't have to do 100 things at the same time in order to keep yourself busy, so that you are not going to think about this part of your life. You have to do one or two things only, so that you are going to be aligned, and you are going to be walking on the path of healing consciously, so that you are not going to repeat the same kind of cycle again and again and again in your life. So stop avoiding or ignoring the issues. Start facing them one day at a time. And if you feel strongly from inside to take help from somebody, don't refrain from doing that. It's very, very important for you guys, right? And it can help you to heal on a deeper level. Healing is nothing but acceptance and awareness. Nothing but acceptance and awareness about certain things, people, and situations that we can't change or do anything about. All we can do is change our own energies, so that we are not going to be bothered by something or someone anymore. That's healing. That is healing. That's it. Okay, let's see the final message for you guys for this month, Sagittarius. We have the separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Right now you guys might be living in separation, and this time apart is actually giving you the time and space to understand all the mess or messes that you have gone through till this point of your life, and work on yourself. You guys have to work on yourself. It's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. Then only you guys will be able to connect with the right people. Now I have seen Sagittarius crying in the comment section. Why Sagittarius reading is always negative? You are so negative, you are so rude. Fuck you. I'm not here to tell you Madam Boo Boo, somebody is going crazy, somebody is going to die if you're not going to give them oxygen. I'm not going to lie to you just to make your eyes happy. If you have that much fragile ego, go fuck yourself. Don't come to my channel. I'm going to say exactly what I'm getting till I'm getting what I'm getting, right? If I'm getting, and positive and negative is a mindset. It's nothing. I am just doing the readings on a neutral basis. If you're making it positive or negative, that's up to you. Not my circus, not my monkey. So do whatever the fuck. Okay. And this statement was for those who are always pissed off with me, still watching me like crazy. Don't watch me. Stop it. Okay. Cool. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.